please don't be too close, because when you are at 300 and you see someone, you start imagining head cutting off and everything. I would say I have some wild experience here in Dubai, but the wildest one in Algeria was when we did a gathering and the cops get in, like they started like to say, "Get out the cars! What are you doing? What are you doing here in the night?" And we start running with the cars, and no one stopped at the no one stops. For example, everyone was started running. We didn't much, like we were like just sitting there and talking, and we saw like the police guys coming and started the cars and started running and everything. We closed a highway at I think 3 a.m. something like that to do like Syrian top speed record, and I was like, there is this way and the other way, there is like something to separate between them. I was sitting there with my phone doing a live video, and the GTR was coming at 320 something like that. It was this close to the GTR. The phone was this close to the GTR, and I got this. And when you like the car pass by, you feel all the blood on your face. You see like the wind when the car passed very close, and then the guy told us, guys, please don't be too close, because when you are at 300 and you see someone, you start imagining head cutting off and everything. So that was one of the wildest things I lived in Algeria. We did some top speed and everything, but I'm used to and now I'm used to top speed and everything. When we are doing like 280, 300, it doesn't scare me like it was before. So that's one of the wildest things we did. And I remember maybe we did something more wild. When you live something so intense, sometimes you want to forget because it shocks you. I was driving my car, the Golf R. I didn't know that in Algeria it's not a very known, very like popular car. You don't see it everywhere. So when I saw like an orange car with an Audi badge, I was like, this looks like an R8, but it's smaller. What is this? Because I thought I wasn't like into this car. I know the old TT, but this one wasn't like very familiar to me. So I was start like doing flash to the guy. I told him like, can you please park? I get down and I told him directly how much for the car. Because a car like this, I know in Algeria it won't be too expensive because it's orange, it's an Audi, it's old. It wasn't planned to get like the Audi TTS. It was planned to get a brand new Audi S3. It's 3 times more expensive. So I told myself, I will get the car, put like a stage 2, making like 380 horsepower, it will be enough. And then when I start working on the engine, we found some problems. Found that there is no drive shaft that connects the two things. So I start with the engine. I fixed the engine, and then I went for the gearbox, completely rebuilt. In that time, cheap tuning started to be like a thing in Algeria. So there is like a challenge between the guys. So I told myself, let's go for it. So I start aiming at 700 horsepower with a 5-cylinder, and then I got a little bit short of money, and you know it's very expensive to work on a car like this, especially in Algeria. We have to import everything. For example, here in Dubai, if you want like a 5-cylinder, you have to go like to a garage and you can get one for a good price. But in Algeria, you have to import that from another country. It's very expensive. So I start. The problem with the project car, it never ends. Only brand for me that is keeping up that NA V10 spirit is Audi with R8. No hybridation, only like 10-cylinder. And there is also like Lamborghini, but Lamborghini and Audi is basically the same thing. So they are planning. I'm talking about IMG. They're planning to the next C63 is going to be a 4-cylinder with hybrid engine and everything, electric turbo and everything. And I would say it's not that bad, because you know the European laws are getting more strict and emission control and everything. So we are living, I would say, the last days of real petrol head cars. For example, it's new era. The next cars that are coming will be hybrid, electric, turbo, no more NE, cars. Even like AMG doesn't sell cars with manual gearbox. Even Audi is selling like cars with automatic. The last car the last Audi RS with the manual gearbox was the TT RS. So it's very sad now to see that they are like killing this car culture. For the moment, the car that I like, that is in that spirit, is the new Corvette. New Corvette, good price, rear-mounted engine. They're like the Americans are living like on another planet. They don't care about emission and everything. So they are still making like cars that make 700 horsepower. Never thought I will get like famous outside the country, because like I told you, in Algeria they want always to bring you down. I won't say like I'm proud to be famous, but that makes me happy, because when you are famous, things are easier. You meet amazing people, and maybe if for example, I always say it's maktub. For example, if Allah wants me to be there, so I will be there.